Hello, everyone. It's that time again. It's Sunday. Time for another confessions video. This is confessions number 28, still part 2. I'm the host of confessions videos. My name is Mr. Ozzy Neil Rose. This is being recorded live from my favorite gym, as always, Workout 24/7 Anytime Fitness Gym, the one on far Southwest Drive in the Parker Shops Plaza, Suite 104. Uh, Being recorded live in my hometown of Jonesboro, Arkansas. And as probably most of you knew from the last confessions video, that in this one I was going to talk about the many highs I've had in life. Meaning, it really made me extremely happy. And you may think, well, the number one was when you got married. It's not. That was the second most happiest I was in my life was when I got married. What has made me the happiest in my life is what I do out here on these streets. When I go strutting, as I call it, most people know I walk at least 4 miles an hour, sometimes up to 6 miles an hour doing these dance moves. That is what has made me the happiest of all time, no matter what I've done in my life. This has made me the happiest. Now, as most of you know, the last 2 days I have not went strutting because of extremely cold weather. I can afford to take 2 or 3 days off because everybody pretty much knows who I am. Now, last winter I didn't. I got out there when it felt like 3 above 0. But I wasn't, well known then. I'm well known now. But if I don't get out there tomorrow, I'm getting ants in my pants. I usually, no matter what, I go strutting. But if I don't go tomorrow, first thing Tuesday, I for sure will. But hopefully I can get out there tomorrow. But we'll see. Anyways, on with this. That is what's truly made me the happiest. We're in a population here of 80,000 folks. And most people didn't have to pay attention to me. Most people didn't have to hit on any of my videos and stuff like that. But the folks chose out of their busy lives to kind of take a liking to me, like most people do, like what they see me doing out on the street. There's some that don't, and I appreciate the ones that don't either. We're all skeptics. Don't get me wrong. So I know there's some that don't like it, and I accept the bad with the good, and I truly do. And I think the ones that that don't like it. But that's what makes me the happiest is when I'm out there moving and shaking with my headphones on, rocking and rolling out there on the streets of Jonesboro. That truly makes me the happiest guy that I could ever possibly be in my life. And that's for sure. I couldn't have $1 million and quit strutting and that make me happy. That could buy me anything I wanted material-wise, but it would not make me happy. What makes me happy in every department is out here on these streets of Jonesboro. Strutting, it takes care of emotional, mental, physical. It does all that. And that's what I love about gyms and stuff too, is when I see a packed gym, that makes me feel very happy because I do know what staying in shape does for every department in your life. And it truly does. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that life is not a bowl of cherries for everybody. It's not for me sometimes. But when I get out there, if I'm a little upset, mad, or a little bit sad, or what have you, when I get out there moving, shaking, it goes away. I'm in happy mode. So that is what has truly made me the happiest. There were some other happy times in my life. Rocking and rolling in Memphis was another one. But having kids, family, all that made me very happy. I've owned a home, I've owned vehicles and stuff like that, and had money in the bank, and it still didn't make me happy. But what makes me happy too is when I see people that get along well together in a big crowd and stuff like in this gym here. Sometimes when I see it packed in here, that really warms my heart. It makes me very happy when I see that everybody's getting along. Nobody steps in one another's lane. I really respect that, and it truly puts a smile on my face and makes me happy knowing that there's no brawls or anything like it, or people just getting into it or saying a sly word. None of that happens. Everybody respects one another, and that puts another smile on my face. Also, when I'm out there, like I said, out there strutting, when I see people jogging, no matter what their age is, that puts a smile on my face, and it truly does. I used to love to fish. I was a good catfisherman, and I loved doing that. Then I got burned out on it, and I hadn't done it now in 23, 24 years probably. Uh, you know, uh, uh, Would I like to go back to fishing? I would like to go back bass fishing. I only got to bass fish a couple of times in life. If I went back to catfishing, I would probably like it, but I wouldn't get like I did get, just totally burned out. It would have been one thing if I wasn't no good at it. I was really good at it. That I was giving fish away. But anyways, but yeah, we all know what makes us happy in life. All of us do. And I would tell anybody out there, whatever makes you happy, as long as it doesn't harm you or harm others, to do it. And I've had some say, well, I can't do it right now. And I tell them, I said, well, you got to do it at some point in your life. At least, commit to doing that. It's at least sometime in your life. I know most people strive to do jobs. They take jobs that they don't like in order to maybe eventually get the jobs that they do want. That's what I'm saying. Everybody has an internal clock of knowing what makes them truly happy. Now, if you think drugs and alcohol make you happy, they truly do not. I learned that lesson real well. It just made me worse, made me more depressed. So they do not make you happy. Alcohol is a natural depressant in itself. It will make you even more depressed, But do I get a high when I'm out there on the streets strutting? Sure. I call it getting my fix, if you will. I do. But I love interaction. When I see a car passes me and they're giving me hand signals, I try to give them back. I try to wave at people when I can, because I truly owe everything to the Lord above. And then secondly, to everybody here in Jonesboro, because like I said, most people do like that here. I got a friend of mine, Black Diamond Dragon 27, who has a show up on the West Coast. She's in Washington State. And y'all know I don't have a live show anymore. I ended it to do a commentary segment each night, and then continuously, always once a week on Sundays, do a confessions video, as y'all know. But I finally got to go on her show for the first time in a while. And she's like me. She's Miss Positivity, in the female form. I sent a few comments and some text messages to her on the show. And then she seen the commentary segment that I just did right before doing this show, and she made a comment on there. And I told her in a text back, I thanked her, and I said, stay happy, because that's what life is all about. We all want to be happy, and just take it from me. I was a guy for 50 years that was not happy. I mean, I had some happy moments in there, don't get me wrong, like getting married, having rock and roll band. So many things that made me happy, but I didn't stay happy, is what I'm saying. I didn't know, of course, I had manic depression either. That played in it a lot. That, and I didn't know how to deal with problems, loss of life and stuff like that, loss of loved ones, stuff like that. I do now. But, I'm very happy when I get done with my night, which is usually 4 to 6 in the morning. I finally get to go lay down in my tent for some hours of sleep on my cot, and I'm so happy when I do. I turn my heater on, and I'm so happy because I'll say to the Lord sometimes, Lord, some people don't have what I have right now, and I'm so thankful and appreciative, and thank you kindly for at least allowing me to have this, a tent and a nice cot and a good heater, and, food to eat every day, clothes on my body, and I'm just very happy that the Lord showed me a path a couple of years ago that getting in shape first came, and then secondly was the strutting thing, and I owe him everything for that, because I never thought I'd see a path to true happiness, and I'm very, very happy right here in my hometown of Jonesboro, Arkansas. The next confessions video, of course, will be like it is every Sunday. Next Sunday it'll be the 29th one, and we hadn't even gotten started yet, folks. So I hope everybody is staying warm tonight here in Jonesboro and Northeast Arkansas. Y'all know the last 2 to 3 days we've had extremely cold weather here. I'm doing fine. I ain't suffering in no way, by no means, and I'm still happy, and I'm still focused, still clean and sober, and I owe everything to the Lord Jesus Christ and to everybody here in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Thank y'all so much for making me happy. And until the next confessions video, I'm Mr. Ozzy Neil Rose saying good night, God bless you all, and I'll be seeing y'all out there on the streets. Good night, everybody.